It is time to get ready for our last tapping session together. Make sure you download your own tapping tree that is available. There is also a pre-filled tapping tree you can look at for assistance, which we'll be using in the next tapping session. Here's a regular tree. We use a tree in tapping often because it can embrace a bigger scope and also help you realize how so many things are connected. A tree has 4 different major parts: the roots, the trunk, the branches, and the leaves. Most often when we look at trees, we pay attention to the crown, in other words to the branches and the leaves. And that is usually also how we look at our own issues. The leaves represents our symptoms and possible side effects and basically how it is affecting our lives right now. It can be difficulty losing weight, constant back pain, insomnia, and sugar cravings. It is what we initially see and mostly complain and talk about when we are expressing our issues, kind of like when you're going to the doctor. The branches represents our feelings: sadness, worrying, anxiety, depression, and so on. These are usually things that can be easily identified when you ask yourself, how is this making me feel? The trunk represents our truths and facts, and sometimes also things that has happened to us. It describes something we can prove. For example, your weight, last night's dinner, the car crash, last year's vacation, and so on. The last and the most foundational part of the tapping tree are the roots. This is where the beliefs and fears are, the things that are really holding us back. When you fill out your own tapping tree and you come to this part, look at all of what you have written down and ask yourself, this means I am. And wait. Wait and feel the answers come to you. They can be so deep that you get surprised when they make themselves known to you, but write them down anyway. Let's look at the tapping tree example real quick. This tapping tree has been named, This is how I feel about my body. The symptoms and how it is affecting my life right now are the following. My clothes don't fit me anymore. I hide my body so others can't see it. I don't want to look at myself in the mirror. I tell myself that I should have stopped this sooner. I don't allow others to touch me. Basically, I shy away from physical affection and sex. The feelings I'm feeling because of all of this are, I feel unlovable, depressed, sad, uncomfortable, and ashamed of myself. The things that I can show you that makes all of this true are, I'm 30 pounds overweight, my scale is showing me that, black and white, and I'm wearing a much larger size in clothes than I would prefer. After looking at this, I know that all of this means that I am worthless and basically a failure. Okay, it is your turn. Make sure you download the tree that is available and fill it out before starting the next tapping session. And for this exercise, name it My Body. You can use the tapping tree for anything, but for right now, we're working with our body image.